Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video we're going to be discussing my personal issues that I have with LEGO as a company and as an organization. Now do keep in mind that this is just my sort of rant slash ramble video related to my own problems with the LEGO company. They are not, objective, things that LEGO is doing wrong. These are just my own personal opinions as to what I think could be done a little bit better, especially in the case with myself. Obviously this is a video detailing my own personal problems, so a lot of these problems that I have are just going to basically belong to me. Some of you guys might also have, similar complaints and things like that, but I'm not trying to point out, objective things that are wrong with LEGO. I'm not trying to do that. These are just my own personal opinions, obviously, and a lot of these instances that I'm going to bring up here have happened to me in the past, so I figured I'm going to go ahead and, just discuss these and sort of give my overall thoughts on LEGO as a group as it is, and again, just explain my own personal problems that I have with them. So first of all, it's not that I hate LEGO. I do not hate LEGO by any means. I spend hundreds of dollars on their products every year, and if I truly despised LEGO as a company, and if I truly just did not want to support them in any way, I would not go ahead and buy their sets. I mean, several Ninjago sets. Ninjago is my primary theme that I'm interested in. If you guys have seen my channel before, you would know this, but a lot of the things that I have are Ninjago sets. I'm looking around my studio right now, and all I see are just Ninjago set after Ninjago set. So it's clear that I have an interest in LEGO as it is. It's just as a company, some of the things that they do and some of the things that I've experienced along with them really just aren't the best. And the main thing that I have with them relates to, things that are going on here on YouTube. So because a lot of you guys might follow me on Twitter or Instagram, or even, checking out my own personal YouTube community tab, a lot of you guys might notice that I do get a fair amount of copyright strikes and things like that. Sometimes it comes from, just random people that don't know how the copyright system works, and other times they come from LEGO, whose representatives also really don't know how the copyright system works. So a lot of the times, if you use footage on YouTube, regardless of what it could be, and regardless as to whether or not it is within fair use law, the original copyright holder still might go ahead and actually put a claim on that content, simply demonetizing it, and they will get the profits for it. But I've also received a number of strikes as well. Now, a lot of you guys have been wondering why I simply don't use video clips in my videos like I used to be able to do. Well, it's because a lot of the times using footage like that often gets claimed, whether it be automatically detected by YouTube themselves, or whether it be actual representatives from LEGO taking down my content for no good reason whatsoever. I've had several of these things happen in the past. Surprisingly, a lot of my tribute videos really haven't been hit by this, but what has been hit by this is my Ninjago XZ series, which is a series of videos that I did a while back, sort of, poking fun at Ninjago as it is, or sort of just mocking that general show as it is, or sort of just, poking fun at that. And again, a lot of those have been hit by copyright claims, specifically, actual copyright strikes, which in turn will take down the video and leave a strike on my channel. Now, I have filed a few appeals against things like this, and I have come back and won all of those, so it's really not like an actual hit as much as it is maybe just a minor inconvenience. But still, there's no reason why people at LEGO shouldn't be understanding of how the copyright system works in terms of actual, YouTube videos and things like that. So I don't know why I keep getting hit by this, but that's the main reason why I also just don't use footage, because a lot of the times that footage will get manually detected or automatically detected by YouTube's, identification software, things like that. So what's interesting is, though, a lot of the times that I do get strikes, it's manual, which means somebody at LEGO physically sat and watched my video and decided, you know what, this is in violation of our copyright, we're going to remove it. So, I've had a few of those, and those are definitely the least fun to deal with there. But it also is, again, just really annoying considering how a lot of the times I do put a lot of effort into my videos and just having them be removed, especially back in the day when I used to use footage a lot. That would take a lot of time to go ahead and actually cut and actually arrange the footage like that, and to have it be struck down like that definitely is not something that I particularly enjoy. And again, LEGO is not the only company that's doing this, obviously, and I think the majority of the time it's done by accident, but when you think about it, it really shouldn't happen at all, especially if people that are, monitoring YouTube videos for actual violations of copyright, they should be probably educated on that. Otherwise, people's videos will get taken down even if they're not in violation of copyright, which that's just not right in any way whatsoever. So a lot of people do have that issue, and that's why a lot of Ninjago YouTubers do not use footage, because of the people at LEGO that like to go ahead and take videos down for no good reason whatsoever. So that pretty much summarizes my own personal experience with LEGO in the YouTube spectrum, but now I kind of want to talk about the actual sets themselves. And I've mentioned this in the previous video, and again, this is just a minor nitpick, it's nothing too game-changing, but the actual construction of the sets themselves, sometimes they really kind of bother me in that way, and it's not because things are not built up to steam as much as I dislike several LEGO sets for being simply not designed well enough in my own opinion. The main problem I have with LEGO sets, and especially the Ninjago sets, is just you can tell just how cheap things actually are a lot of the times. Sometimes you can tell that something was done or a sacrifice was made, or sometimes you can tell that LEGO is just trying to go ahead and actually use a few tactics to get you to buy the entirety of the line. Of course, I don't want to buy every single Ninjago set that comes out, as much fun as that would be, but I've mentioned this before in a few videos again, but for example, sometimes a Ninjago figure in a specific Ninjago set will have a mask piece, and sometimes it'll just have the hairpiece. Now, I get why LEGO does this, it's to go ahead and actually, have some sort of variety within the sets, but what I think they could do to actually make it better is, especially with the Ninjago sets, include both the mask and the hairpiece for each ninja in the same set. It's not like they haven't done that before. There have been several LEGO sets, such as the 2015 Destiny's Bounty, that actually do this very well. And it's not like they can't do it, but I understand why they don't do it. Because when you think about it, if you get a hairpiece for a ninja and you actually don't get the mask, you're going to be tempted to go ahead and buy that larger set with that larger complete ninja minifigure. We see Season 11 doing this a lot. They're sort of sprinkling in the Forbidden Spinjitzu forms of the ninja, along with the full Season 11 armored versions, and when they're just using a half mask, which is the case with Lloyd in one of the cheaper Ninjago sets. So I can see why they do this, but that tactic as it is just kind of seems a little unnecessary to me. I mean, it's not like LEGO doesn't have it in their budget to include one extra piece within each set, so why is it that big of a deal? I really don't understand why they just can't do that. And again, minor things like LEGO polybags will go ahead and do this. They'll include one, ninja character, for example, if it's from Ninjago, that will actually be almost fully complete, but instead it will be missing, like, armor or the actual mask, things like that. But it will include the hairpiece, so I don't know why it actually hurts to go ahead and actually include both the mask and the hair in the actual sets, but again, maybe I'm asking for too much there. And I do have to give LEGO one thing: the new Ninjago spinner sets have actually been doing very well, especially with the Legacy sets. Not really too sure on these Spinjitzu Slam spinners yet, but the Legacy spinners for sure definitely do a good job of including the very full figure at a very cheap price. So already we're seeing a little bit of improvement on that, so I can't really fault LEGO too much for it because I can tell that they are improving, especially with the Ninjago theme. However, a lot of my previous points unfortunately still do stand and are still relevant. And again, that wasn't really a huge thing that I'm on. Like, neither of these things are really big issues for me personally, but they're just kind of, just annoyances in that, and they really don't need to happen, and I really don't need to be experiencing these issues because they really shouldn't be happening in the first place, but they do, so we're just going to go ahead and do, small videos like this talking about it here. And this video, again, wasn't meant to go ahead and bash LEGO as a company. I'm not upset at LEGO or anything like that. I'm just saying that a lot of these things that I've experienced throughout my time being on YouTube, they're kind of annoying, and a lot of the times, especially with the second one, are, minor inconveniences that I've seen throughout my entire Ninjago career. So I'm bound to pick up on these eventually, and it will never not bother me, but again, it's not a huge issue. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I hope this video wasn't too long. I mean, I don't think it's going to be too terribly long, but I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick video talking about a few sort of minor complaints that I have with LEGO as it is, and again, I sort of gave a few solutions to go ahead and actually solve these problems, but I guess we'll see what actually happens. I don't think anything is actually going to be coming from this, as much as I would love to see that happen, but again, a lot of these weren't major things and are just minor nitpicks at best. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. In the description, you will find the links towards my other forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon, or my merch. Be sure to support me on all those platforms if you would like to. With all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.